5 essential moves you need to know. Out here, in the wild, I've learned that survival isn't just about knowing how to make fire or find shelter. It's about having the right mindset and the right knowledge to face any challenge. In this video, we're going to equip you with the essential steps to protect yourself and your loved ones when crisis strikes. We're talking practical tips, straightforward advice, and no-nonsense strategies to help you navigate even the toughest situations. Remember, being prepared isn't about living in fear. It's about taking control and facing the unexpected with confidence. So let's dive in and get you prepared. Out in the wilderness, I've learned that relying solely on yourself can be a dangerous game. That's why building a strong community is crucial for survival. Just like a wolf pack works together to overcome obstacles, having a supportive network can make all the difference when facing a crisis. Think of your community as your extended family, neighbors, friends, colleagues, even your local barista. These are the people who can offer support, share resources, and lend a helping hand when you need it most. Remember, a crisis can strike anyone, anytime. By building strong bonds within your community, you create a safety net for yourself and those around you. Start by getting to know your neighbors. Organize a neighborhood barbecue, volunteer at a local charity event, or simply strike up conversations at the park. These small interactions can blossom into meaningful relationships that provide invaluable support during challenging times. Remember, communication is key. Establish a communication plan with your network, including contact information and designated meeting points in case of an emergency. This way, you can quickly connect with your tribe when it matters most. Don't underestimate the power of shared skills and knowledge. Organize a neighborhood workshop on basic first aid, disaster preparedness, or even self-defense. By empowering each other with essential skills, you create a more resilient and prepared community. In the wild, a lone wolf is vulnerable, but a pack can overcome any obstacle. The same principle applies to us. By fostering a strong and supportive community, we create a network of resilience that can help us weather any storm. Remember, survival isn't just about physical strength, it's about the strength of the bonds we forge with those around us. So start building your tribe today and face the unexpected with the power of community behind you. When crisis hits, your instincts need to kick in like a flash flood roaring through a canyon. We're talking split-second decisions that can make the difference between safety and danger. Remember, panic is a predator, and it thrives on indecision. That's why having a clear plan of action is crucial. First things first, assess your surroundings. Is there immediate danger present? Are you and those with you safe? If not, your priority is to get out of harm's way. Don't hesitate, trust your gut, and move quickly to a secure location. Next, it's all about communication. If possible, contact emergency services immediately. Provide them with your location, the nature of the crisis, and any injuries or immediate needs. Remember, clear and concise communication can save lives. Now, let's talk first aid. Having a well-stocked first aid kit is essential, but knowing how to use it is crucial. Basic skills like treating cuts, burns, and sprains can make a world of difference while you wait for help to arrive. If you're facing a natural disaster like a flood or earthquake, remember that your safety comes first. Evacuate if instructed to do so, and seek higher ground if flooding is a threat. Always follow the guidance of local authorities and stay informed about the situation. In any crisis, your mindset is your most powerful tool. Stay calm, breathe deeply, and focus on the task at hand. Remember, panic will only cloud your judgment and make it harder to think clearly. By taking immediate action, prioritizing safety, and staying calm under pressure, you can navigate the initial stages of any crisis and increase your chances of survival. Remember, these first few moves are crucial, so stay sharp, stay focused, and stay safe. Out in the wild, I always say, hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. That's why having a solid plan in place is essential for surviving any crisis. Think of it like packing your survival kit. You want to be prepared for any eventuality. Start by identifying potential risks in your area. Are you prone to earthquakes, hurricanes, or wildfires? Research the specific threats you might face and understand the safety protocols recommended by local authorities. Next, create a family emergency plan. This should include evacuation routes, designated meeting points, and contact information for family members and emergency services. Make sure everyone in your household knows the plan and practices it regularly. Now let's talk supplies. Assemble a comprehensive emergency kit that includes food, water, first aid supplies, a flashlight, a radio, and other essential items. Keep your kit in an easily accessible location and make sure it's regularly checked and replenished. Don't forget about important documents. Keep copies of your identification, insurance policies, medical records, and other vital paperwork in a waterproof and fireproof container. This will be invaluable if you need to evacuate or access essential information after a crisis. Remember, preparation is an ongoing process, not a one-time event. Regularly review and update your emergency plan and supplies, especially if your circumstances change or new threats emerge. By taking the time to plan ahead, you're not just preparing for a crisis. You're empowering yourself and your loved ones with the knowledge and resources to face the unexpected with confidence. Remember, being prepared isn't about living in fear. It's about taking control and facing challenges head-on. Imagine this. You're caught in a flash flood, water rising around you, the roar of the current deafening. Panic sets in, your heart races, and your mind goes blank. This, my friends, is the point of no return. Panic is a survival killer, and we need to train ourselves to stay calm when the pressure's on. The key is to control your breathing. Take deep, slow breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. This simple act can slow your heart rate, calm your nerves, and bring clarity to your thinking. Remember, your breath is your anchor in a storm. Now it's time to assess the situation. What are the immediate dangers? What resources do you have available? What are your options? Take stock of your surroundings, identify potential threats, and start formulating a plan. Remember, knowledge is power. If you've taken the time to prepare for potential crises, you'll have a framework for action. Think back to your emergency plan, your first aid training, and the survival skills you've acquired. This is where preparation meets action. Don't be afraid to adapt and improvise. Every crisis is unique, and you may need to think outside the box to find solutions. Use your surroundings to your advantage, scavenge for resources, and don't be afraid to get creative. Remember, your mindset is everything. Maintain a positive attitude, focus on the task at hand, and don't give in to despair. Believe in your ability to overcome challenges, and remember that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope. By staying calm, assessing the situation clearly, and tapping into your inner resilience, you can make rational decisions and increase your chances of survival. Remember, your mind is your most powerful tool in a crisis, so keep it sharp, keep it focused, and keep it strong. Out here, I've learned that survival often depends on your ability to improvise and make the most of what you've got. Think of it like turning scraps into a feast. You'd be surprised what you can achieve with a little ingenuity. First, take inventory of your surroundings. What natural resources are available? Can you find shelter in a cave, under a rock overhang, or by building a makeshift lean-to? Look for sources of water, edible plants, and materials you can use for fire or signaling. Next, assess your equipment. That multi-tool in your pocket, it's not just for opening cans. It can be a knife, a saw, a screwdriver, and a whole lot more. Your shoelaces? They can be used for cordage, repairs, or even as a fire-starting bow drill. Remember, your trash can be someone else's treasure. An empty water bottle can be used to collect rainwater or create a solar still for purification. A plastic bag can become a makeshift shelter or a signaling device. Get creative and think outside the box. Don't underestimate the power of your skills and knowledge. Remember that first aid training you received? It could save a life. The knot-tying skills you learned as a kid, they could be the difference between shelter and exposure. In a survival situation, resourcefulness is key. By carefully assessing your surroundings, utilizing your equipment creatively, and tapping into your skills and knowledge, you can transform everyday items into life-saving tools. Remember, survival often depends on your ability to adapt, improvise, and make the most of what you've got. So, keep your wits about you, stay resourceful, and never give up hope. Congratulations! You've just completed your crash course in crisis survival. Remember, the wilderness, just like life, is unpredictable. But with the right knowledge, the right mindset, and the right preparation, you can face any challenge head-on. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more essential survival tips and tricks. We're here to help you navigate the unexpected and emerge stronger on the other side. Now, I want to hear from you. Share your thoughts, experiences, and any survival tips you've picked up along the way in the comments below. Let's build a community of preparedness together.